I told the barista I'm deathly allergic to almonds, and she poured almond milk into my coffee. When I finally confronted her, she broke down crying. I've been going to the same coffee shop every morning for 3 years. Same order every time. Large latte with oat milk and vanilla syrup. Last Monday started like any other day. I went to the same cafe beside my campus that I'd been going to for 3 years, and ordered the same iced vanilla latte that I'd had 1,000 times before. It was a new barista behind the counter, and I tried to be nice because I knew how hard the first day at any job is. Large latte please with oat milk, I said, then added, I would have chosen almond milk, but I'm deathly allergic to almonds. I just wanted to make conversation. She nodded and said, got it, before turning to make my drink. And while doom scrolling through TikTok in my peripheral vision, I watched her reach for the milk, and I swear she grabbed the almond milk carton. My mind was racing. She handed me the cup with a smile, and I didn't want to be that difficult customer who makes a huge scene over nothing. So I took it and sat down in my car. My throat immediately started tightening, that familiar burning sensation spreading down to my chest. I fumbled through my purse for Benadryl, took 2 pills with shaking hands, and went back inside to use the bathroom. When I came out, the barista was watching me from behind the counter. The next morning, the same girl was working. She looked surprised when I walked in, like she didn't expect to see me again. Morning, I said, trying to sound normal. Could I get an oat milk cappuccino today? Oh, and I'm allergic to soy. I wasn't, but I needed to know if the mix-up was on purpose. No problem, she said cheerfully. I positioned myself where I could see around the counter. She grabbed the soy milk. She definitely heard me say I was allergic, and she was using it anyway. I took the drink and threw it away outside. My hands were shaking, but not from allergic reaction this time, from anger, or maybe fear. But I was raised by a, maybe they're going through something mom. So I thought maybe she just had brain fog or something. So the next day, I tried again. Different drink this time. I have a severe nut allergy, I told her clearly. Really severe. She wrote no nuts in big letters on the cup, and I breathed a sigh of relief until I watched her pump hazelnut syrup into it when she thought I wasn't looking. 3 full pumps. She handed it to me with the sweetest smile and immediately pulled out her phone, texting someone while watching me pretend to take a sip. She actually smirked. By the 5th day, I could tell she was getting frustrated. I kept coming back, kept pretending to drink whatever poison she was serving. Each time she'd add more of whatever I said I was allergic to. Double the almond milk, extra hazelnut. Once she stirred my drink with a spoon that had been sitting in the peanut butter. I was done playing games, but I needed to be absolutely sure this was intentional before calling my police dad. So I decided on one final test, something she couldn't possibly mess up by accident. There was a chocolate cake in the display case with a little label that clearly said, contains tree nuts. Does this cake have nuts? I asked, pointing to it. No, completely nut-free, she said quickly, already boxing it up. Are you sure? Because I'm extremely allergic, remember? She nodded eagerly, and right before I took a bite, I picked up the box and showed her the label. Wait a second, it says right here there's nuts. Her face went red. There aren't nuts in that cake. She actually raised her voice. Other customers turned to look. But the label, I said there's no nuts. She tried to cover up her burst of anger with a smile, but it was too late. I knew this wasn't some mistake. After she stormed into the bathroom, I stood in the hallway and heard her voice, urgent and frustrated. I need her to lose Hugo's baby. It's not fair that she still has to be in his life. My heart dropped. My ex-boyfriend's name was Hugo. I quickly unblocked him on Instagram and did a quick search of his VSCO that was linked in his bio. Sure enough, there she was. A photo of them together kissing by the Eiffel Tower. I pushed open the door. She spun around, phone still pressed to her ear. I'm not pregnant, I said. She froze, then slowly lowered the phone. Hello? What the hell are you doing in here? I'm not pregnant. Don't play dumb with me. Hugo showed me the ultrasound. The text's about you keeping the baby, but doubt was creeping into her voice. What ultrasound? We broke up 6 months ago. I haven't talked to him since. With shaking hands, she pulled up the ultrasound images. These are from Google, I said laughing. You can literally see the watermark from the medical website. But he said you've been stalking him, showing up at his apartment. I blocked him everywhere. The truth was hitting her all at once. I've been poisoning you for 2 weeks, she whispered with tears streaming down her face. I could have killed you. Yeah, I said. You could have. I actually laughed. You two deserve each other. I then took her phone from her trembling hands and sent Hugo a text. Come to the cafe now. Emergency. His response was immediate. On my way. I ordered an oat milk latte while we waited for him to arrive. She made it correctly this time.